Sabay-sabay tayong yumaman at maging certified Badyetarian sa Magbadyet tayo, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 10 ng umaga. Sabay-sabay tayong yumaman at maging certified Badyetarian sa Magbadyet tayo, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 10 ng umaga.
Hello, hello, hello! Good morning everyone! At tanong, pangarap mo bang magkanegosyo?
At matutong mawawak ng multiple streams of income.
Ay, kung ang sagot mo ay ooy, huwag na kayong mag-alala dahil nandito kami to the rescue para turuan kayo ng tamang diskarte sa pagbabudget. Ako yung pambansang wealth coach na si Chinkee Tan.
At ako naman po ang inyong madiskarteng mompreneur, Chinkee Tan Bersola-Babao na nagsasabing, tara na guys, mag-budget tayo!
At live na live po tayo sa 1PH TV, Channel 1. At pwede rin kayo manood ng Facebook page and YouTube page ng 1PH. 1PH,
Yes.
syempre, ang download na. At syempre, mag-follow, subscribe, comment, like na mga kapatid. Isang mabilis na pabati kay Mamu Tintin Bersola-Babao. Ay, syempre, Mamu, kumusta na?
Hello there, friendship! Isang maulang morning sa'yo, pero kahit umuulan, consider natin grasya yan. O shoutout doon sa Coron, Palawan. May nanonood na sa atin mula sa Coron, Palawan. So umuulan po dito kung nasan ako nandoon sa Quezon City. Ikaw naman, Chinkee.
Ay, maulan din.
dyan?
Maulan din umaga. Katulad din kay Elisha, kila Jane Rose, may Kaela, Jose Hago, kina Edna Hainto,
Yes.
Juliet Paat, Liza, also Zarina, si Joel, si Rompel, si Belen, si Alicia, si Weng, si Odessa.
Yes.
Maayong buntag sa inyong tanan, si Gerald. Daghan salamat sa imong pag-abot sa adlaw na ito. Thank you kaayo.
Hello mga Badyetarian. No? Basta ingat kayo ha at makinig lang kayo dahil meron kayong kapupulutang aral dito sa aming show ngayong maulan na umaga. Uulan din ng blessings at kaalaman. Kaya eto na, Chinkee, dire-diretso na tayo sa ating news, COVID update.
Yes, sa huling tala ng DOH, nasa 5,000. Okay, tama ba to? 5,000 plus. 5,177 ang naidagdag na COVID cases sa bansa, habang 6,200 naman ang bilang na gumaling. Nasa 46 naman na naiulat na nasawi kahapon. Sa kasalukuyan, 53,203 ang aktibong kaso sa buong Pilipinas.
No, marami pa rin guys, kaya todo ingat pa rin tayo. Ito naman, budget game na. Talagang tayo mabilisan ngayon kasi maganda ang ating celebrity budgetarian guest ngayon para may oras tayo. Ito na ating 500 pesos budget game, ang ating challenge sa inyo. Hawak ang bagay na pwede mong gawing negosyo. Magpa-picture habang nanonood ng Mag-Budget Tayo. Example, pananahi, o kaya mga tinahin ninyo, mga artwork dyan, mga binake nyo o mga niluto nyo. Basta isipin nyo, ano ba ang pwede kong ibenta o inegosyo na nandito lang pala sa bahay ko? O mag-posing-posing na dahil related yan sa ating Badyetarian ngayong umaga. 3, 2, 1, action!
Yes, ang dalawa po magwawagi sa araw na ito mula sa Sante. Sa Sante, live more, do more. With Sante, they help people to live better lives. Ito ang game mechanics. Dapat kita kayo sa picture na nanonood kayo na Mag-Budget Tayo. Pwede sa TV or sa Facebook. I-comment ang picture sa poster na Mag-Budget Tayo sa 1PH, 1PH Facebook page. Kasama ng inyong picture, dapat may comment kayo kung anong imong financial goal. Halimbawa, financial goal ko, madagdagan ang aking tusok-tusok business.
O, tusok-tusok! Kaya pag hindi nyo shinare ang aming live stream sa Facebook, ay tutusukin namin kayo. I-share na. Tusok-tusok with love. So i-share nyo na rin. Be a sharer of our show. Be a loyal viewer. At ito na, matapos yung i-share, dapat mamaya mabilis kayo mag-type ng present para hindi ma-disqualified ang inyong 500 pesos at meron kayong gamiting pang negosyo. Yung 500 na yan, palaguin na. Alrighty!
Okay, segue na po tayo sa ating celebrity Badyetarian for the day. Nako, ika nga, ito na yung return of the comeback. The comeback sa ating celebrity Badyetarian ngayong umaga. Pero alam, na hindi lang sa harap ng camera busy ang ating kapatid. Behind the camera, actually marami siyang mga negosyo.
Negosyo, yes. Mismo. Kaya naman nakakatuwa, Chinkee, parang reunion na ito, no? Kasi nakatrabaho ko na siya in the past, di ba? Sa morning show, kung saan nag-guest ka rin ngayon doon, di ba? Sa ating Ching Positive, sa Negotin segment. So ngayong Miyerkules nga, aalamin natin ang kanyang tamang diskarte sa pagnenegosyo kahit may pandemya. At syempre, mga tips kung paano mina-manage ang multiple businesses niya bukod sa pagiging news anchor niya, isa siyang frontliner sa news. Let us welcome ang host ng Frontline sa Umaga ng TV5, syempre pa, Paolo Bediones! Yeah.
Hello!
Hello!
Binabati ko po lahat ng mga Badyetarian dyan. Good morning po sa inyong lahat. Ngayong maulan na Wednesday morning. Mamu Tin, nice to see you. And Brother Chinkee, I'm so happy na eto, nagkasama na ulit tayo sa isang show.
Sa Zoom talaga, no? Paki-screen cap pa itong kaming tatlo. Paolo, gumanon ka nga ulit. Marami ulit si screen cap yan eh. Sila
Yan.
Ayan. Yes.
Sa talaga, syempre, matagal ko na pinapanood si Paolo. Bata pa ako, napapanood ko na.
Ganon. May ganon.
Grabe talaga. Gwapo pa rin, mga friendship ko.
Oo. My gosh, paano mo nagawa yan? Ang gwapo-gwapo mo, Paolo. OMG.
Puti na yung buko.
Uy, very becoming, Bagay na bagay sa iyo ang puting buhok. Hindi, Paolo, seriously, you look good. Oo,
Thank
parang
you.
nakabuti pa ba ang pandemic sa iyo in terms of yung well-being natin and everything? How are you?
Itong nakaraang mga 5 taon na wala tayo sa television ay nakapagpahinga tayo ng konti, nakapag muni-muni, nakapag isip-isip ng iba't ibang mga negosyo. And I guess it's really a matter of both being happy and content with what you have. So that's really something that's really changed compared to like me of before, maybe 5-10 years ago. Malaking pinagbago na, and I always talk about this sa mga workshops ko, mga motivational seminars. I say na, let's stop chasing kasi kadalasan, di ba, we always chase so many things, especially because of social media, influences and whatnot, na parang tayo sa treadmill na wala tayong pinupuntahan. So people ask me, so why do you look the way you do at 47? And it's very simple. It's because I have less stress in life. I've decided to live a simpler life. That doesn't say na hindi dumami ang mga negosyo natin. It means na parang yung perspective po natin as to what's important ay nagbago.
Galing naman. Chinkee, meron ka na future guest sa mga webinar mo.
Talagang idol talaga si Paolo. Paolo, syempre, we're just curious, no? Ano naman ang deciding factor mo na magbalik ka sa news?
Brother Chinkee, to be honest, it wasn't so much a main decision on my part that had to be made. It was more of like, may blessing na dumating, may offer. And, ever since na umalis ako ng television 5 years ago, I always had that vision. I always had that faith na makakabalik ako some way, somehow. I just didn't know how. And ganun din naman sa negosyo, di ba? Sa negosyo, parang meron tayong vision of a business na lumalaki, lumalago, or nakakapag-rebound. Hindi lang natin alam exactly kung paano tayo makakadating doon. But if we look back, all of the pieces, all of the things, the events that happened, para siyang tinatawag na confluence of events, no? Sabay-sabay na nangyayari. It doesn't make sense at that time, pero when you are in the now and here, nare-realize mo, so yun pala yung mga linalagay ng Diyos na mga markers along the way in the past na all of a sudden you realize, okay, so nagdudugtong-dugtong pala lahat. So, it's just a huge blessing that I received that call one day. And again, I always tell my students na there's always two kinds of patience. There's passive patience na parang naghihintay ka lang ng manna from heaven na to fall on your lap. And then there's active patience, yung gumagawa ka ng mga bagay to enhance yourself, your talents, your skills, your abilities, capabilities, not knowing if magagamit mo siya in the future and how, but it just enhances you as a person. So, when the opportunity comes, at least prepared ka. Kasi yun ang sinasabi nating swerte, di ba? Na handa ka, prepared ka, tapos dumating yung opportunity at nag-meet yung dalawa. Kasi sayang naman if naghanda ka pero walang opportunity. You just have to keep on waiting. Pero mas sayang if nandiyan ang opportunity tapos hindi ka handa. So, these are things na kailangan natin talaga pagtuunan ng pansin if we want to achieve something. Kasi naniniwala ako na, if God puts desire in your heart and it's a pure desire, right?
True.
There's a reason why it's there. So it's really a matter of you trying to put together the proper pieces. And mind you, there's no one who's ever done it alone. No one. You've always reached a point of success or achievement if you ask for help from other people who know more than you. Kaya yung isa sa mga lagi ko pinagdarasal is ang acronym ko PGHFC, which is patience. Patience is the first na praying that darating rin, God has bigger plans than what you can ever imagine. Gratitude, which is G, being thankful for the blessings big and small na natatanggap mo. H, which is humility, accepting na hindi mo alam lahat, na you can learn from other people and admit when you're wrong, right? And then F is forgiveness, kasi ang hirap na dumaan sa buhay na may mabigat sa puso mo, like lalo na sa nangyari sa buhay ko, right? Napakabigat. So I had to forgive a lot of people. I had to forgive a lot of things that happened in my life, for me to properly move on. And I had to forgive myself as well, no? And then the last C is contentment. And that's different from saying na hindi ka dapat maging maambisyon. No, it's okay to have ambition, but it's different if you're talking about contentment in the here and now. You have to really believe that you have everything that you need, and that you are exactly where you are at the moment. That's exactly where you have to be. So yan ang sinasabing faith, diba? Faith is like believing in things that you don't see. And really yung life lesson ko is stay on Faith Street. Stay on Faith Street so when the blessings come, ready ka. Huwag ka pupunta sa Doubt Avenue, pupunta sa Fear Boulevard. Yan yung sinasabi ni Steve Harvey, which really stuck with me for a couple of years.
Ang galing, grabe, kulang ang 30 minutes sa'yo, Paolo.
Hindi na natin isara tong show na ito. Tapos na.
My heart is full. Thank you, Paula, for guesting. Okay.
Alam mo, Paolo, at the same time, lahat naman nakikinig na kabadyetarians, talaga makikita mature talaga si Paolo, through the years. Sobrang galing talaga. Kasi for some other people, when they experience trials and challenges in life, they towards the other side, into the bad side, which is depression, lalo pang nagulo ang buhay. Pero ang Paolo, yun nga, he used it for good because yun nga, ang galing nga lumawak ang kanyang pangunawa, tapos hindi lang yan, ang gandahan, lumalim pa kanyang pananalig. Diba? Kaya nga, ang kagandahan that all things really works for good for those who are according to God's purpose. Diba? Nga niya na talagang delight yourself in the Lord and He will grant your heart desires.
True.
Yes.
Amen. Amen.
Pagkatapos, kung ano man ang minimithi mo sa buhay mo, mga plano mo, aayusin niya. Galing.
Yes.
So,
amen.
And Brother Chinkee, I mean, it's not like hindi ako dumaan sa depression, no? Talagang matinding depression na pinagdaanan ko. And you know what they say, when you hit rock bottom, there's really nowhere to look else but up. So that's really what's been my saving, grace all these years. But it took a while before you realize that, because pride comes in and you think you can do it on your own, and you think that no, the world is unfair, and you're gonna have so much anger, and to go through life that way, it's not healthy. Because I believe that may kasabihan tayong health is wealth, and if you want to be a good Badyetarian, if you want to be a good businesswoman, businessman, you really have to take care of your health, because and we're not talking about just yung physical, pati mental and spiritual health. You have to take care of that, kasi you remember, if you have a business, kung may negosyo po tayo, maraming umaasa sa atin. Kung tayo ang CEO, kung tayo ang manager ng isang negosyo, maraming umaasa sa mga desisyon na kailangan natin gawin. And it's important na meron tayong tinatawag na discernment sa mga decisions natin. No? And more often than not, let's pray for big decisions that we have to make, especially during the pandemic, especially, I'll share lang, one of the big decisions we had to make for my restaurant. because nga, capacity was limited, and then dine-in was actually not allowed for a long period of time.
Correct.
I sadly had to let go of some people. And that's a decision, that's a reality that we have to make. That's a reality that we have to accept, and a decision we have to make during this pandemic. It's hard, because we want to keep people who have been with us for the longest time. Pero kung talagang hindi, it's not going to work. Either the business is going to suffer because you're still, bringing in people na hindi pala kailangan sa negosyo, kasi una, limitado na nga yung mga tao, so you don't need that many people to work. So that's one of the things I had to pray really long and hard for. Parang as much as I want to do something charitable and humanitarian, right? So ang ginawa namin, of course, we had to find a way to make sure na if we were to let go of people, we let go of them, but they are enabled, they are equipped, and at the same time empowered sila to continue on with life and to actually possibly pursue being businessmen and businesswomen. And some of my staff, because of the learnings that they had in the business, they were able to put up their own small businesses at home. And I'm very happy that umasenso yung iba sa kanila.
Yeah. Ganda. So what about, that's for your restaurant, at ngayon nasa GCQ na tayo, okay na ulit, nag-open na, mas lumuwag na yung GCQ natin. So okay naman ang business mo. How is it doing now? Yung punta, I was there during the opening. Paolo.
Yes,
So,
2014.
Diba? Yeah,
2014.
diba?
So,
fast forward to 2021, kumusta na ngayon yung punta? It's now punta. It's not anymore punyeta.
It's
no.
it's called Punta.
Punta na.
It used to be a restaurant and events place, but hindi na tayo pwede mag-events, especially indoors, no? So I'm very blessed na I have a big outdoor alfresco area. So yun lang ang bukas sa ngayon. And as a businessman, kailangan makaisip ka ng ways of looking at the resources na meron ka at hand, and then seeing, okay, how do I either repurpose something para pwede siya maging ibang revenue stream or ibang negosyo, right? So, for example, di ba, ang laki ng indoors ko. Napakalaki, di ba? Kasi nga, we had events inside. We can have 100 people and what. Pero, pandemya ano gagawin ko sa space? So, what I did, I converted it into a digital studio. So, yung mga clients natin, may mga ibang government agencies, like PCOO, they would shoot yung mga webinars nila dito, or yung mga iba't ibang mga infomercials. I have mga clients then who just want content being created for them. So when that idea came, so I go, let me expand it further, right? So nag-coincide siya doon sa isang company ko, which is actually a production house. Before I had a production house, wala akong studio. Pero ngayon, na-combine ko yung production house plus the studio. And then, yung training ko naman, ito, yung picture na nakikita niyo, that is me training mga public school teachers of the Department of Education. Tinuturuan ko sila kung paano maging on-camera talent para makapagpaturo sila ng distance learning, yung mga iba't ibang mga video lessons. And then, from the training, na-incorporate ko yung training doon naman at because I trained the public school teachers, I was able to show the Department of Education na pwede tayo gumawa ng mga video lessons for television na kasalukuyang umi-air sa Signal right now, no?
Yes.
And to date, we've already produced about 2,000 video lessons across all grade levels and across all subjects. So, laking blessing talaga. And at the same time, saludo ako sa mga guro, mga teachers ng Department of Education. Kasi hindi biro itong ginagawa natin, itong on-camera. It takes years. It takes years to learn how to be comfortable sa harap ng camera. And they had to take a crash course. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, pero sobrang saludo ako sa kanila because para sa bata, para sa bayan.
Alam mo, sige, Mamu.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I remember that you offered me to be part of these modules. There's a time, but it came at the wrong time, and I won't. I know. I want.
Yes,
but the option naman is still open at the right time,
course.
Paolo. You know what I mean? Kasi
I know
also
what you mean.
to share, diba? Like what you said, it takes time to develop and to master our skills, on cam. Hindi yan overnight nangyari. I would love to share how I've survived and been here, as a host all these years. But at the right time, promise, I'll do it for you.
I will remember that.
Mamu,
yes, Brother Chinkee.
Yes,
Mamu,
thank you.
Yes, alam mo, habang nagsasalita talaga si Paolo, I'm really my heart is full and full of joy for Paolo.
True. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, kasi ang galing eh. Yung not only na nag-mature siya internally as a person, not only sa spiritually at sa perspective niya, pero na-convert niya lahat, no? Na-convert niya lahat yung kanyang resources.
Yeah,
Actually,
true.
I always tell people, it's never about the lack of resources, it's the lack of resourcefulness. So, nakatulong pa siya and then ngayon naging opportunity pa. So right now, ito na siguro ang final question. We have 2 more minutes, no? Paolo, how can you how can you juggle right now your business, your production, your training, tapos ngayon nasa news ka na every day. So paano mo ginagawa?
Well, napaka-blessed tayo na yung morning show ay sa morning lang talaga. And you come in at 5, the show starts at 6, it's a live show, tapos na tayo ng 6:30, I get to go home. And when I get home, I sleep around siguro mga 2 more hours para lang pang-boost lang ng konting energy. I wait for the baby to wake up, tapos naglalaro kami ng konti, tapos takbo ako dito sa office. And then that's when I start working on my day. Napakahalaga kapag mga negosyante tayo na meron tayong time management. I know we hear that a lot, but ang time management is prioritizing ano yung mga pinaka-importanteng kailangan gawin, looking at your day, at your calendar, kung ano yung mga dapat nyo talagang pwedeng unahin in terms of activities, right? So, especially ngayon, kailangan natin i-schedule yung paglabas natin, right? Kung kailangan natin bumiyahe, kailangan natin punta sa isang lugar to conduct business. So, it's important that we take all of these things into consideration, yung traffic at kung ano-ano man. Maganda yung sinabi ni Brother Chinkee, and it hits the nail on the head na it's not about lacking resources, it's about being a little more resourceful. Kadalasan, it's right in front of us, pero hindi talaga natin naiisip na pwede pala yun. So, it's really about thinking out of the box eh. And same yan sa schedule natin na parang you think out of the box, huwag kayong pumasok sa isang routine. Kasi when you get into a routine, minsan nabobore kayo eh. No? So, allow yourselves yung mga 2 weeks na routine and then change it up para constantly na-excite kayo as businesswomen, businessmen. And that's really what we have to strive for, to continuously be excited for what we're doing. Kasi if we wake up in the morning, tapos parang feeling natin, parang wala nangyayari, then you change it up. So it's very similar to, di ba, pag nag-workout tayo sa gym, di ba? Hindi pwedeng na 3 buwan pare-parehong exercises na ginagawa natin. We have to change it up. So same way, ang pinaka-advice ko sa mga budgetarian natin, you read books. Si Chinkee, ang dami mga libro yan. Di ba? You read these books that can help you understand business. Kasi ang negosyo, hindi siya madaling bagay. It takes a lot of skill, understanding, and instinct. And ang instinct, nahuhone lang yan through experience. So again, like I said kanina, di ba, huwag kayo mahiya na humingi ng tulong. There are shows, excellent shows like this that will help you understand how to start a business, run it, and how to take it to the next level. And one day, you can be successful and kayo na ma-feature sa iba't ibang mga libro. So have that vision, continue having that vision, continue having faith in yourself, and continue believing that God has greater plans than you can ever imagine for you.
Game na!
Amen.
Grabe naman talaga.
Amen.
Ay,
Amen,
nako.
Paolo.
Well,
Thank you so
Paolo,
much. Oo.
promote ka naman ang show mo. Promote mo naman.
Ang Frontline sa Umaga, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, 6 a.m. to 6:30. That's every single day. Napaka-exciting po for me to be back on television. At sabi nga ni Brother Chinkee, return of the comeback. Malaking blessing talaga. And I'm so glad that nakakatanggap ako ng mga messages, congratulatory, and people are saying that they're so happy that I'm back. I am very, very happy that I'm back. So thank you so much. Maraming salamat sa pag-guest sa akin sa show na to. Sana maulit. I had a lot of fun. I miss you guys. And keep up the good work. Keep up the excellent work na ginagawa ninyo. Maraming nabibless na ginagawa ninyo.
Ay, Paolo, we'll get in touch after this.
Of course.
Marami tayong pwedeng pag-usapan.
Of course. Of course.
So happy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, grabe naman.
Audio, Chinkee.
Oo. So right now, ito pong gagawin po natin mga friendship, ha? Handa nyo na ang inyong mga cellphone dahil nandito na po ang ating budget quiz. Ano ang programa ni Paolo Bediones sa TV5? Ngayong, siyempre, every morning yan. Pakitype na lang po. Ang unang, siyempre, pipili kami ng winner sa 500 pesos at pipili na rin tayo ng mga winners sa ating budget game. Sige, ilabas na po ang ating mga kasi we have 2 more minutes. Sige, number 1, si John Richard. Ang cute naman ni John Richard. Ang dami mga staff toy. Si Angelo Espino. Wow, ang cute naman. Nagbebenta siya ng mga damit. Ukay-ukay. Next naman si Joanna Palaran. Wow, yung mga perfume yata, binibenta niya. Next, si Kate. Okay, Kate Cato. Maraming salamat. Uy, may binibenta siyang box ha. Tapos si Viance. Viance Erasga. Maraming salamat po sa pag-join. At si Joanne Copada, parang nalugi to sa pagbebenta. Meron pa ba? Meron pa ba? Okay, kung wala na, tayo po ay mamimili na. Tayo ay mamimili na mga friendship. Mamu, mamili ka naman.
Sige, mauna ka na, Chinkee, kasi kakapasok ko lang sa stream.
Ang pipiliin ko, ladies and gentlemen, ayan, si John Richard. Ang cute naman ni John Richard. John Richard, magparamdam ka. Okay. Sige, ikaw na, Mamu. Pili ka na ng isa.
Yan yung mga negosyante natin, no? Teka. John Richard ang pinili mo, no?
Yes.
Ako, cute tong si Bakit dala-dalawa yung name nila, Joanna?
Okay, babaan tingnan mo.
Okay. Ito, si Kate Polacato. Ayan, kasi
Yes,
cute may bata.
Congratulations.
Yes, Kate Polacato.
Sige, magparamdam na kayo mga friendship. 10:29 na po tayo.
Sabi na kayo ng present.
Sunday, live more, do more with Sunday. They help people to live better lives.
Yes, and anyway, habang naghintay tayo mag-present, gusto kayong imbitahan na mag-follow at mag-subscribe sa ating Laika. Kami ni Chinkee, nasa Laika ho kami. At syempre, doon sa aking channel, YouTube channel, Christine Babao's channel, and also sa Instagram. Pero guys, kapag kayo ay nag-comment doon sa aking YouTube na follower namin kayo sa Magbudget Tayo, dapat mag-follow rin kayo sa amin ni Chinkee sa Laika. Okay.
John Richard, congratulations.
Ayun na, present.
Tapos sino pa ba nandyan?
Siya sa quiz, meron na tayo, budget quiz winner. Siya ay si
Yes,
Ira Maria. Pakita natin. Okay na, si Ira Maria.
Yes,
Ayan,
si Ira
tama.
Maria. Okay, maraming salamat. Si Kate Paula na present na rin. Maraming salamat. Ito ang inyong pambansang wealth coach na nagpapaalam at kita tayo ulit. Bukas-bukas. Okay, nagpapaalam at sabihin po natin na syempre, Mamu. Okay.
Oo, dapat sa buhay, tamang diskarte lagi tulad ni Paolo Bediones na nagturo sa atin ng mga tamang diskarte niya ngayong pandemya and beyond. Kita-kita tayo bukas, mga Badyetarian, dito lang sa Magbudget Tayo!
Sabay-sabay tayong yumaman at maging certified Badyetarian sa Magbudget Tayo, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 10 ng umaga. Sabay-sabay tayong yumaman at maging certified Badyetarian sa Magbudget Tayo.